What's up, guys? nethervvoid here with more sub replays World of Tanks for you, and today we've got a couple of pretty awesome replays. This first one sent in by Gabriel 40. I know you've seen his IS-7 work, I think, in season 4 here, and now you're going to see his T57 heavy work. This is Abbey standard, and this whole video is going to be on how dominating the T57 is. Now, I remember when I was talking about, I think in the T110E5 video, how the T110E5 was like one of the best tier 10 heavies. Well, I keep forgetting to remember that there are two auto-loading tier 10 heavies, the T57 and the French AMX 5150, I think, or is it? Yeah, something like that. Sorry, I don't know the exact name of it. In fact, is there one in this game? I don't see one in this game. So anyway, T57 is amazing because it does have that four round magazine here, or clip, I guess it is, and it's 258 pen, which is plenty for 400 damage per shot, and the reload between shots is pretty decent. Gabe does have some gold shells in here, but I don't think he uses them at all. Maybe at the very end of the game, I can't remember. So those are 340 pen, 400 damage. So he's crawling up here, kind of getting behind a couple guys here. We got an E5 and a bunch of guys in the city. They put a lot of guys in the city. I'm kind of surprised about that. It could work out if they just push, because it looks like Gabe's team doesn't really have anybody. They do have the two TDs there in their base, which could really hurt those guys. But if they just rushed into the cap and killed those guys, they could probably clear out the 8 line or start on the 1-2 line. That probably would be a good idea. Instead, they chase the scout. Well, I don't know. I guess that's an okay idea, but they're wasting time in my opinion. So what we've got going here, and I don't have the mod pack loaded right now because for all those people waiting on Blackshot's mod pack, Blackshot just got a new computer for Christmas, and he's still having issues as far as I'm aware. He said once his issues are resolved, he will be updating that mod pack. So a couple nice hits right here, and he gets hit right there. And let me see if I can see where he got hit. The bottom part of that turret, I think, right in the turret ring maybe. The T57 is really not known for its armor. Oh, the loader's dead. That's not good. Hopefully he's going to fix that loader. Yeah, he uses... Looks like he's got some gold consumables here. Probably not a bad idea. The cola making this thing... Is that a speed increase? I can't remember. No, 10% to crew skills and perks. So here's a FOC 155. And these things are super insane dangerous, except if they're on their side. So now's a good time to take advantage of this guy. So there we go, tracks him and gets damage on him. Nice 3 rounds into him. Looking to get that last round. Oh, gets a troll bounce. I don't know where he hit him, but that must be maybe some spaced armor on the side there. I'm not exactly sure. And the FOC lives. Fosh, whatever it is. It lives. Lives to fight another day. It's reloading, I think. Yeah, you need to get you need to get a shot on that thing and kill it. Yeah, I think he hit him in the spaced armor. Boom! There we go. He's dead. So it's nice to have that guy out of the game. And Gabe does pretty good in this T57 in this one. But the next replay I show you is really the way you drive a T57, in my opinion. This is a good way to drive it, and I think he's showing us he knows where to hit tanks. He knows which tanks to go after. And that's really what I wanted to show you in this one. The one thing I don't think he's doing all that well is he's not letting other people lead. He needs to kind of jump out and kind of tag team with those 4 rounds and get them all on the same target. Like he did with that Foch. That was a good idea. That Foch is out of the game. But right here, he's just showing how well he knows where to shoot tanks. Like when he shot that E5, he shot him, and let's just pause it. So, oh, dang. Let's see if I can. Let's see. I can't. Because I can't zoom in. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Oh, here we go. So he shot him right at the base of the cupola, okay? The top part, it's highly angled and actually has pretty decent armor. So you don't want to shoot it there. You want to shoot it right at the base of the cupola or in the machine gun hole right there, that machine gun turret. But it's really small area, that machine gun turret, so you want to hit it in that cupola right there. So he showed us that he knows how to shoot. He knows all the weak spots. So, yeah, 1 time's right. Yeah, he got caught on a little cliff right there. So he's pretty much by himself. He's got some buddies coming up behind. It looks like they pushed up the 8 line, or they just ran all the way up and they're coming back. I wasn't watching the minimap for that part of it. So right here, shooting kind of not in a good spot. that's a highly angled lower plate. There you go, flat part of that pike. That's where you want to shoot. So right after I say he does a really good job with weak spots, he shows that might need a little more work with the IS-7 weak spots. No biggie, still in the game. Played that IS-7 really nice with backing up while he was on reload. I don't know what the IS-7 was waiting for. When this thing's on reload, that's when you jump out and pound on it. So the IS-7's reload is not horrible, so I think he could have had a few more opportunities to fire at Gabe here. And he has 500 damage per shell, so 3 shots to take Gabe out. Actually, yeah, 1427, 3 nice damage rolls to take him out. But whatever, it's over. So now Gabe's up here just kind of sniping, waiting for people to spot, which is a really good thing to do with these autoloaders, because the main purpose of these autoloaders is just DPS. Stay alive, unload your whole clip on the same guy, hopefully, take him out of the game. That's your job, taking guys out of the game. Every gun you take out of the game is, you know, ups your chances of winning. You know what would be really cool? Is if they had a mod and an angled lower plate still goes through. Oh, he's firing gold at this point, so who cares? He doesn't penetrate, though. I don't know how that could happen, except just not aiming. Probably hit the angled top plate. So that would be really cool if they had a mod, like with your % chance to win as you took out different tanks and stuff. That'd be really cool. So like you take out a tank and you could see that percentage go up. That would really help people focus on taking a tank out, not just on damage. Damage is a good number, but what you want to do, and take a shot, there you go, is take those guns, enemy guns, out of the game. That's almost the only thing that matters in this game is guns that can fire rounds, right? They're going to damage your teammates. They're going to kill your teammates. IS-3's dead. This is a great spot for Gabe here. Kind of spotting. Well, he spotted the IS-3, I think, but also damaging guys when that medium spots them. So the guys in the middle finally decide to come out to play a little late, and now their whole team's dead. They should have came out a long time ago. Maybe they were tier 8s coming in a tier 10 game, so they didn't feel like they could just push down the middle. Plus, they couldn't see the minimap like I could. I can obviously see where all Gabe's buddies are. So here's a Tiger 2, and he just jacks him up bad, and he clips him. One clipped. There you go. That's how you play this tank. So that dude's dead. 6 kills, top gun. And I actually I don't have the M plates for this game, but what I did is, I did remember that I want to get those M plates, so I uploaded this thing to Watt Replays so I could get all the information on this game, which is actually stored in the replay file. All that stuff's stored in the replay file, so all you have to be able to do is read that, which obviously wattreplays.com can, and so I uploaded it. So he's doing pretty good here. Now they're pushing on cap a little bit, figuring they've only got a 4502A to deal with, which has like pretty much no pen. It's a good tier 8. Well, it's a decent tier 8 tank. It's got nice mobility, but not in a tier 10 game. It's pretty much, you know, not going to have any fun at all. They just have to find him and that Artie. So this is probably a good idea. The medium can go back in case they start capping. Like if they both start capping, the medium can go back. Or Gabe can. I mean, because that T59 can probably take care of anything they see, anything they find. It's at 58% though. Depending on what that 4502 is at, could be a fun fight. So let's fast forward a little bit. Okay, there's the Artie, and the Artie's getting taken out by that T69, and boom, Gabe sneaks in, gets the kill. So now it's just go cap, right? There's only one guy left. And there he is, still in town. And Gabe, oh, hits the house. So that's the game. 7 kills, pretty nice. I thought that maybe it was a Radu Walters, but I think you have to get 8 kills for that now, because the other medal, which was 7 kills, I think they took out of the game. So you're seeing the end plate now. Mastery, that's awesome. Mastery Ace Tanker, Top Gun, nice XP and credits. Look at all those credits, man. 100,000 credits. Look at that laundry list of epic pwn right there. Gets damage on everybody. Look at all those hits, man. I mean, he's just firing shells like it's going out of style. Over 8,000 damage, 8,100 damage, awesome, 7 kills, really insane. And then detailed report, potential damage received 2160, so he did get a couple bounces, so that's kind of nice. Really awesome game, really awesome game. Made 60,000 credits, I can't believe it. Even without premium, still would have made 24,000. So apparently, just drive this tank really well, and it's like a gold tank. So anyway, let's get that second game. Hold on a sec. So here we are in the second game here. This one's sent in by Muse. I think he has sent stuff in before. I don't know if it's Season 4 or not, but this is going to be pretty much textbook way to drive the T57, but this textbook way does require a lot on your team because the T57 is more of a support tank. As a damaging tank, it's support. Kind of like TDs. They're not really, they're not spearheading, you know, attacks or anything. Same thing with the T57. It's not really a brawling tank. It's not something you drive in people's faces and stuff. It's pop out, unload your whole magazine, and hopefully kill people. So he's got set up here on Runeberg Standard behind this church or abbey or whatever this thing is. It looks like a church to me. Cathedral, maybe. And you can see the buttressing, actually. That's kind of cool. You can see buttresses right there on the walls. That's what they used to keep those stone walls up because they were really heavy back in the day. So he's kind of just waiting for his teammates to get into position here. And he's got AP loaded. He has 2 magazines of gold also he's carrying here. Regular consumables, that's probably a good idea. I don't really see the... Well, I mean, if you have tons of gold lying around, use the gold consumables. I don't see the extra value in them. Unless you have more than one crew member killed, which I think happens pretty rarely. Or I think the large repair kit is probably the best out of them all, because there are several times when I have multiple parts of my tank damaged. It's not very often. Well, it's not that often, I guess, but it's probably the most out of all of them. So here he comes. What's he doing? Trying to get that guy to shoot at him? What is that thing anyway? An IS-7. I don't know why this isn't the default mode for the standard markings. I don't care what the guy's name is. I'd much rather see what tank he's driving. So I should just hold it down. I'm holding Alt. I'm just gonna hold Alt down. Yeah, and you get the hit points. I don't know why this isn't default. I think I can change it in my settings. I just don't do it because I get those mods and then I don't really need to. So he's kind of just, again, still waiting for enemies to show up. You have to be very patient in this tank, and he's doing a really good... You'll see he does a really good job of that in this replay. Just being super patient. Kind of looking around, waiting for people to come out. In fact, I'm going to speed it up a little bit because this part's a little bit boring. Enemies are starting to show up. Looks like there's a big fight there at F3. A couple TDs and IS-7. Oh, wait, there's another guy and a medium. And another heavy. And Foch 155. Boom! Doesn't go through. Okay, there we go. Now that it's flat, it's going straight through. And he's dead. That's what you have to do. That's it right there. So he pops out and takes out one of their best tanks. But look at their 155. He gets taken out. I wonder if that's because, like, driving that thing, it's so beastly, people just think they can just sit out there. I mean, it does have troll armor, but it's not so troll you can just sit there at 20 meters and act like you're going to, you know, not get hit in the weak spots. But luckily, Muse is not dead. He hasn't even been hit yet. So IS-7 on the side, right into the spaced armor there. It does have spaced armor at the top of the tracks, like the whole IS line, except for the I'm not sure the IS has it. I know the IS-3 has it. I know the IS-7 has it. The IS-8, I think, has it as well. Let's see if we can see one of these other guys that has it. No, not really. That guy has it a little bit. The Object 704 has it. So T-34. Oh, there's another Foch 155. T-32. You got to feel pretty bad for this guy. It's in a Tier 10 game in a Tier 8 with that really low pen gun. The T-32 does not get a higher gun than the T-29. It has the same gun. And he's being pretty smart by not firing right there because he's not sure it'll pen. Although I think he's got, what, 250 pen? Should go through. Maybe he's thinking, well, I don't want to just track the guy. I want to do damage, which is probably smart. He's thinking, and he's thinking he'll crawl out a little bit and then he can just get a side shot. So he's being real patient. He's using... He's looking around the corner right here, which is technically something you should not be able to do in the game, but the mechanics allow it, so he's doing it. Trying to see when his opportunity arises to pop out and unload. Maybe on that T95, take him out of the game. Yep, he's T95 putting himself into position to get pounced on right here. But the IS-7's backing him up, so see, he doesn't pop out yet. Okay, now he goes. IS-7's engaged. T95 not engaged. Upper part of the superstructures where you want to hit those guys. Now he's out of the game. Very, very nicely executed there. And he has one shield left, and he hits C for reload. Really nice going here. He does take some damage to do that. I think the T-32 might have hit him. Where did he get hit there? Probably side of the... No, right in the lower plate. Remember, T-57's not known for armor, but they're definitely troll tanks. I mean, come on. Looks like he got double tapped right there. The Mozambique double tap. I can't even remember what show that's from, but I still remember the quote, though. So it looks like the IS-7 is dead? No, I don't think he's dead yet. No, there he is. Kind of a bold move to get out here. Yep, there's the T-32. A bold move getting out here behind these guys. Half the team's over here trying to do a pincer move with this guy. Boom! Takes out the Jagd Tiger. Good idea, Jagd Tiger. It's a great idea there. Except now he's on reload with an IS-7 right in his face. And E-75 and Lorraine, who I think might be fighting the other part of the team. So IS-7 pops out to put 500 damage into him. I mean, that's going to happen, right? Puts it right into... Looks like right through the mantlet. So, side shot into the spaced armor again. Possibly doesn't know about spaced armor, and he's dead. Cool. Kind of just waiting around for his teammates to put the moves on that guy. So here's a side shot on the E-75. I'll take that all day. And he says, boom, you're out of the game. The T-57 is a monstrous beast, okay? So I'm on the T-71, that scout tank, auto-loading scout tank. I'm grinding it pretty hard when there's specials, when there's times 3 and 5 specials, just because I want to get the T-69 and start having some fun with that line. But I have a long way to go. So he has really exerted his toll on the enemy here. Taking his toll on the enemy. Full pressure. Am I in 1 times? No, and this thing's actually pretty speedy. You can see it moving at quite a clip here. 5100, not too hurt. Fighting a Foch, tier 9, he's dead. Kind of figured that would happen. 6th Sense kicks in. He's been spotted by the 5100. I think that 5100 just took a pot shot at him, I think. So Artie's dead. I think he was a little worried about Artie. Artie's dead. Medium takes him out. Who just took him out? Oh, Bashat. Yeah, you're dead. So it's looking pretty grave for this guy right here. He's the last dude on the team. What he's doing is trying to spot him or get him to come out here. He says, yeah, he's got 1,100 hit points. So he's worried about dying. He's pretty much 1 or 2 shots from death, and that 5,100 will do it to you. So the Batchat just kind of barrels on in, and boom! Muse says, get out of my game, sucker! So pretty cool game there, again, showing you the insane power of the T57, and that's actually pretty textbook on how to drive it. Now, he doesn't have as strong a game as Gabe, as you're seeing with the plate here, but it is more textbook, so I wanted to show it second. Another laundry list of damage and OP-ness here on the first plate. Second one, he does, how much is it? 5,000 damage, nothing to sneeze at. That's pretty awesome. 5 kills. Detail report takes 2,000 damage incoming. So yeah, he only deflected maybe 1 shell. This thing is not known for deflecting. Yeah, here we go. Oh, damage on detecting 478. So really awesome game there. Still nets 31,000 without a premium account. So that's pretty awesome right there. Great game by Muse. Thanks for sending that in. The first replay was approved by pretty much everybody. There was 3 guys. Actually, only 3 people sent stuff in, and all 3 of them said you have to watch this game, the one that Gabe had. This game right here was approved by Reaper20K. Said this is the way you drive a T57, and no doubt this is how you do it. So actually I got a couple more videos to show you this week that I've pulled out of this batch. If you want, send your replays in to dgnetsubmissions@gmail.com. That's all going to be in the video description. If you want to be an approver, I still have room for a few more. I'm still not getting back enough replays where I can throw some out and keep just this very cream of the crop. So if you want to be an approver, sorry, can't talk today apparently, go ahead and put your name, your watt name, and your email address in the video comments section, and I will check out your stats. If they're better than mine, I will approve you, and you can start sending replays back, approving replays and helping me out. So anyway, stay tuned this week for a couple more videos for sub replays, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay frosty.